Hey YouTubers, today I'm going to show you how to feed your sourdough starter. Today we're feeding the sourdough starter. If you haven't already made your sourdough starter, then please have a look at my video on how to make a sourdough starter and then come back to this one. This is a sourdough starter that's been made on the 31st of March this year, 2020. So it's been going for a good while, and you need to feed your sourdough starter quite regularly. How often? It depends on how often you use your sourdough starter. So if you're making bread or pancakes, and again I've got other videos showing you how to use your sourdough starter, the rule is what you use you replace. So if you use 200 mils or 200 grams rather of sourdough starter, you need to replace it with 200 grams of sourdough starter, and you'd make that up with 100 ml of water and 100 grams of bread flour. So today, just struggling to get the lid off, so today I've used the sourdough starter and made a pancake, and I know it's roughly 100 grams of sourdough starter that I've used. So you don't have to be precise with measurements, it can be approximate, but you want 50-50 with the water and the flour. So I'm just going to turn my scales on and zero them. My sourdough starter is called Gordon because Gordon's alive. And zeroed, and all I'm going to do is 50 grams of flour and 50 grams of water. I'm just going to pop that in. Spilling it all over the place, clear that up in a minute. So we go, 50 grams of bread flour. We're going to take that up to 100 because flour is, going to take that up to 100 because water weighs the same in mils as it does in grams. So we're going to give that a really good stir. Mix it all in. Pop your lid on. I'm using one of the silicone lids so it self-breathes, and then you want to move your elastic band, if you're using the marker system, up to where the mixture is actually in the jar. So if you're not going to use this for a few days now, you can pop it in the fridge because it slows down fermentation. Generally I do something with the sourdough starter every day, so I leave mine out on the counter. So one word of warning, this is about as far as you're going to be able to fill up your jar of this size with sourdough starter, because it will start to rise and bubble and it creates an awful mess if you go too far, which I did the other day. And I came downstairs in the morning and Gordon had exploded all over the counter, all down the sides, and made a mess, which took a little while to clear up. So that's all you have to do to your sourdough starter. Every time you use it, just feed it. If you're not going to use your sourdough starter for a couple of weeks, so you're going away, going on holiday, just pop it in the fridge and leave it. It will be okay. These things stay alive forever. If you've got any questions, please hit me up in comments and I'll do my best to answer your questions. Please like, share, subscribe and ring the bell, because I'm going to be doing some more recipes which you can use your sourdough starter for, and one of the next ones coming up soon is very delicious sourdough pancakes, so don't miss that one. Thank you for watching.